Next month, the Eternal Tome is getting worked. Some of you love the change, lots of you hate the change, but we can all agree on something. This attack strategy here is not getting affected by it, and I'm going to show that by combining healers and druids with this fireball attack strategy, you can take this army to the next level, because this Archer Queen with the druids, she is completely unstoppable. Alright, so I reset in the 5800s, so that means we should be running into some reasonable bases, and let's see if we can take them down, because if we can't take them down, then obviously you should probably stick with the Eternal Tome anyway. Now, with this, I always want to, if I can, try and find Flame Flinger value, because if you can bring a Flame Flinger with this army, well, you're just way more likely to 3-star, but obviously don't spend so much time on your Flame Flinger that you let your Warden go down. So I'm going to be watching back and forth here. This is probably the most amount of skill that this army takes, is doing stuff like this. Oops. Alright. Alright, that Tesla's actually nice, because the Flame Flinger should get some splash damage onto the mortar, and it looks like the Tesla's getting healed as well, which is doubly good. Hopefully, we get a second shot off. Beautiful. We do get the multi-mortar targeted. Even if it only gets off one shot, that's fine. Well, the multi-mortar gets off two. I just want to get rid of all of the cannons and stuff for that. Now, I don't really know where I want to go with the fireball here. I could go super deep in the base. Stuff it. Let's go like this. I was too early on the... I was too late on the invis spell. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. And now we're going to come in with our hero push. And this is what this army is all about. You can just get so much value with your heroes when they've got the druids. So you'll see in a second, as soon as I pop my Archer Queen ability, she is going to pop off. Because we're going to get... So we pop the King ability here. Let's go with the Archer Queen ability. I bet you there's a furnace in there. Yep, I can see it. And I want you to watch these druids. Just keep the mirror clones alive. And if those mirror clones live, we know they just get completely ridiculous value. And on top of that, the druids sit so far back. Sick wall breakers. The druids sit so far back that they don't often go down super quickly. Alright, we've got the one Valk in this army, and this right here is the purpose. I use the Valk to tank the outside hero so that the Royal Champion can come in. And now we just got to finish off the base. I am probably being a bit laissez-faire with this, because I'm trying to explain to you all how it is done. It is going to be a little bit close on time, but I wanted to point out everything in the attack, because we didn't get insane fireball value, right? But you don't need insane fireball value to make this attack strategy work, because your King and Queen can clear out the center of the base with just Ice Golem and Druids. Speaking of common base layouts, this here definitely is a common style at the moment, and let's see if we can take it down. So we'll start the Warden over here. Then I'm going to use the rocket balloons to remove that. We might also pull... Are you serious? And then Flame Flinger. Because what's going to take down that Flame Flinger outside of the Barbarian King? That's what I like about this attack strategy, right? We don't have an insane amount of rocket balloons, because we did obviously have to drop some troops to bring the Ice Golem and the 2 Druids. But we've got enough of them that we can support the Flame Flinger. Oh my word, that one Headhunter pulled the entire CC. Thankfully, it's a pretty chill CC. Alright, so now what we need to think of is Fireball. I was originally going to Fireball probably the Scatter here, but there's no point, because all that gets is the CC. So what I want to do here is Fireball something that's going to force my Warden to go towards the Town Hall. So I still might go for the Scatter here, honestly, because it will clear out some value. I'll probably go for this Expo, because if that Expo goes down, I reckon my Warden will retarget towards the Town Hall. Time is a bit of an issue with this. Can I sneak that? Yep, that's huge. Flame Fling is still just doing huge work. I haven't even had to use a spell yet, and that's a problem. You actually want to be using spells, because hanging onto your Fireball super late is not good. I'm going to be using my king up here and my archer queen there. In fact, I can probably just start them now. This is going to get a little bit dicey. Excuse me. Can I just do this without even using the fireball? Honestly? Okay, I'm going for it. I'm so going for it. Look at this. We're just going straight through the base on the bottom side, even though there's some insane defenses there. Wait, can I swag my royal champion as well? No way. This would be something else. This would be something else. I mean, guys, this is a meta base layout here. And you can just see, when you get so much value with your king and queen, you don't even need value with the warden. We are going to completely swag the warden ability. I'll use the 2 earthquakes. No way. Swag fireball. I dare you all, with your preferred army comp, if it's not this one, to try and swag your warden ability like this. I mean, this attack strategy is gross. Coming in on an awkward base here, and I'm not even going to go for much flame flinger value. I just want to set up a funnel for the warden. Alright, we get rid of the royal champion. Always nice to, well, mostly. It's always nice to get rid of a defensive hero without using a headhunter. You've got 4 headhunters for this army, and some of the time the king and the minion prince takes 2. Now, let's talk about the Eternal Tome. I'll do my best during this attack as possible. I really want to hear you guys in the comments and see what your thoughts are. Jeez. See what your thoughts are in terms of what you think of the change. I know some people liked it because they think the game's too easy, but I also don't like it in the sense that it just promotes the attack strategies that are kind of meta at the moment, particularly Royal Champion charge attacks. Because all this does is it forces you to get your troops as compact as possible, right? To get them in as small an area as you possibly can. And that's just going to promote Root Rider spam, because one thing about Root Riders... Oh, shoot. Please do not lock onto my Flame Flinger. Oh my lord, that's too much damage. Oh, this is bad. Wait, why didn't I just pop the fireball there? Oh, are you kidding? Oh, the CC lived? Okay, I need to stop talking, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't work. Confirmed. Confirmed. Talking is bad. Wait, my warden stayed up? Oh, I wanted... Well, at least I'm going to pull the healers. No, stop shooting at air skeletons, Royal Champion. I need my king to reroute. This is going to be a mess. Because my fox died. If it wasn't for the fox going down, I reckon I could get this. Or maybe we just will anyway. Like, how did that work? Ladies and gentlemen, how did that work? This game is so stupid some of the time. As I was saying, some of you like the Eternal Tome nerf. I don't even have time to talk about it. Some of you like it. Some of you don't like it. Let me know your reasons down below for each of them, because I think it's one of the more divisive changes we've had in a while. Yet again, I just want you to be looking for where you want to start your Warden, but I almost always prioritize the Flame Flinger. Because if the Flame Flinger gets value, it's so hard to fail this attack. Obviously, the Siege Barracks is super nice, because if the Siege Barracks funnels your heroes in, as you've seen from these attacks, it is all about the heroes. But I do... Oh my word. Don't be stupid, Warden. Actually, I don't know why I'm asking that. I can't ask too much of him. But, like, if you get good value with your Flame Flinger, like, your heroes are just good enough at funneling themselves anyway. So, Warden coming in on the bottom side here. I would love to land on the Sweeper, but I'll take really anything. We'll see what ends up happening. Warden come in on the bottom here. Now, attack strategies like Fireball, obviously, I think they're going to be still just as strong, but it depends on how many new hero levels we get, right? Hero levels, defense levels. If we get a lot of defense levels, then then Warden charges in particular are going to get worse, and Fireballs, because then they have the defenses have too many hit points such that the Fireball isn't going to be as effective. I need to get these Quakes down early so that the Fireball goes down instantly. The defense go down instantly. It's been a while since I've done live attacks in case you guys can't tell. Speaking and talking is not easy. I actually don't mind the direction my my Warden goes here, as long as, you know, he lives, because the Flame Flinger might get saved here. Alright, let's do... Oh boy. This is the ultimate test. Alright, heroes are going through. I think my Warden's going to get pulled, which is a problem. But if he doesn't, that's unbelievable. Heroes are not pathing towards the Town Hall, but they are still alive. Not sure how my Warden is still just chilling, but he's doing his thing. The Giant's still up. We've still got the Queen up and some boars. And now it's just about this. Yet again, we saved this Valk for the back end of the base to tank for any ground defenses for the Headhunter. Unfortunately, the Valk went kind of towards the outside of the base. I don't even know if the Royal Champion can get rid of all of her spears this quickly, but I hope so. A little too close.